You know, help one travel goes to the King Carl.
We're back in open session. Under new business, Central Square Mobile CAD.
So on page 19 is the quote from the new CAD vendor for what's going to cost. Kind of. I think I might be short a few computers on this. I'm not 100% sure, but this is pretty close, and I think I'm short one. Right? I got 14. Should be 16. So we would add another $450 times 2.
So 900.
900. Yeah, I'm good at that.
Sorry, 17.
17. Okay, so 3.
I'm not good at that.
So this includes the upfront cost plus the recurring cost, which are, find it back again. It's the yearly subscription totals $11,900 each year. So that's our annual fee. Total to get in the door with them is $19,020 plus the, how much you said that was? 13?
Be 1350.
1350 plus the 1350. Also, which I have not reached out to get the quote yet, but I will, and I'll bring it to the next meeting. With Image Trend, I'm pretty sure with our reporting software, we integrate, so we bring in the information over from the CAD system into our report, so it's all accurate and it looks right. There will probably be a fee for doing that as well. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but I'll get that and bring it to the next meeting. But the issue is that their go live for dispatch is anticipated to be beginning of October, and we're into the we're in the 11th hour as far as getting in and getting ours set up, so we're on par with everyone else. So the ask is plus the 1350 that I was short over here, to approve that we want to sign the agreement to get us started so we can stay whole when this change happens.
We don't have an option.
No.
Yeah, I mean, the only other option is not a great option. It's going backwards. I mean, we could go back to writing stuff on paper and doing it that way, but it's not very efficient. And while I hate to spend $20,000, it's
2370.
yeah. I mean, it's
I'll make the motions that we're with the extra net.
Is there a second? Second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Station 1 rehab.
All right. If you guys want to go to page 24, Katie made us a table of the quotes. The quotes you guys can find on page 25. That's a Cominco quote for $5,939. So basically the rehab we're talking about is we budgeted $55,000 in this year's budget to redo the bunk rooms at Station 1. Basically right now,
A small hotel for that.
I know. So there's, like I said, the quotes came in cheaper than that. That's just a lot of times when I do the budget, right? I don't know if it's going to be 30,000, it's going to be 20, it's going to be. I'd rather shoot a little higher on putting the number in the budget than saying, hey, it's going to be 25 and it's going to be 40,000, right? So 55 was the amount that was budgeted. So that is for, right now we have a bunk room that sleeps, we have bunk beds in that sleeps our crews. With the removal of the 2 trucks that's going to Station 3, that opens us up some crews and some living space. So we really want to go and do private bedrooms like we have at all the other stations. Right now we have, in one bunk room, we have normally 5 guys sleeping together. And the other one, we got 3 guys, and then we have some people that are stationed over here, actually in the basement. Our battalion chief right now sleeps in the basement. The idea was to make 5 bedrooms, lower the ceilings, ceiling fan in every, so basically we're accommodating the same sleeping quarters as we have in every other station in our district. With the exception of the headquarters station. Dropping the ceiling to make it a little bit, more efficient on heating and cooling, during the summer and winter months. There will be a speaker for the alerting in every room. There will be a light alerting in every room. Ceiling fan, there will be, like I said, a door on the outside. There's an existing wall that we built temporarily at one point in time. Reason was that we had our male to female ratio started getting, we hired more ladies, so we couldn't put the females with the males in the same bunk room. So we kind of made a makeshift wall to kind of accommodate that temporarily. So, on some of these quotes, the wall will remain and they will fix it up and close the hole for the wall and do some drywall. It'll be all new flooring, reason being that when they cut the doors out, they will not have any flooring on those pieces of strips. And it's gonna be hard to replace the flooring on that and putting the walls on top and everything else. And moving our battalion chief from the basement over here back over to the actual station with the crews, so they always have a good, eye and ear on calls and always have a go-to person, but it's a lot easier to be over there and getting up and managing the crews that way. Also, one of the bedrooms that we have now, where we have to turn into an office for our logistics officer that we promoted, that's Nick. He's gonna go in one of the spare bedrooms and we'll make that an office. That was an overflow bedroom. So the Cominco quote on here is $5,939. We have one bid come in from McCollister at $51,438 to turn the bedroom into 5 different rooms. On page 27, we reached out to Holland Construction. They gave us a quote of $29,882, but if you go back to 24, the ideal sprinkler, because we have to have a sprinkler in every room per code, we have to add that to it in the Cominco quote. So Holland is putting us at $42,596.26, and they are the cheapest. Another quote we got in is on page 31. That is US Quality Construction. Like I said, same specs, paint, drywall, carpet, ceiling fans, moving your ceiling, everything like that. They came in, and there's a little sketch on page 33. It's basically what we're looking at, kind of the division. They came in at $36,816.06. Plus, we will have to add the Cominco and the ideal fire suppression, which they did not include in there, which brings them up to $50,030. We reached out to a couple other places, but those are the 3 that came back and actually came and measured and gave us quotes. So. Timeline, they said they can do it in 2 weeks. So basically, we would, the whole thing.
But everybody said 2 weeks?
Everybody said, yeah, they would do it as fast, and they said 2 weeks would be doable. So that would detail, we would get it started with the approval of your guys' vote. Once we move the 2 crews out to station 3, we would have the spare bedroom, which is not an office yet. We will move some crews here. We can sleep another crew down here in the basement temporarily while they basically gut the bedroom and do the whole work. And they said about 2 weeks is turnaround time. So, and all 3 of them said they would make this a priority as a project.
Kyle's just putting up the new wing on the bank over there.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
How come Hollett's so much cheaper than,
I don't know.
I mean, $8,000. I've heard good things about all of it, so.
And Holland's done construction for us, I think, in the past. They've done several projects, in the past. So, US Quality, the guy that came over, he was super nice. called back several times, trying to get an answer. I told them that we'll have to put it to a vote, but, so. And like I said, McAllister did do it on a station now. I mean, we know what we're getting with them. So I know it's not the cheapest, but
Quality construction on their current lead times over there in the back doesn't point well to a 2-week job. I guess we're not putting any roofing or windows or decks on, so yeah.
no.
I really don't know anything about all the or US quality. We've had hot and stuff. Okay.
I mean, the way I see
See
it,
no reason not to go with the low bid then if they're adequate.
bless you.
Bless it.
Yeah, the way I see it is low bid's always nice as long as we have a good feeling about it. Otherwise, like you mentioned, we know what we're getting with Hollister because they did our station. So I get both sides of it, but as far as
It's $15,000.
I know. Oh, I know. But I'm saying you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
That sometimes I'm just putting up statements, not going out of the way.
I move we accept Hollitt Construction Services.
Is there a second? Sorry. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
Thank you.
Are there any announcements? Now I will take a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So
Second.
All in favor?